guys. Hey, what is going on? Long time no see. I am hopping on here. I'm getting ready to go get my hair cut and colored. And I just wanted to have a little before so we see how we like the after. Hold on. Welcome, I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove, and it is my channel, and I've been MIA, just surviving life, and I'm okay. I wanted to tell you, and you know who you are. The Frida Kahlo card was amazing. What you wrote was amazing. I agree with you 100%, and thank you. It made, you'll never know, like at that moment when I read that, and I just got my mail the other day, so it could have been in the mailbox for a while, but it was the exact right. And it's funny because I had a lot. I reached down, pulled something out, and it was your card. And I appreciate it so much. It made such a difference. And it actually kind of got me pushing towards making a video again. So on so many levels, thank you, thank you, thank you. And you guys, hey, hello. It's been a very strange ride. And all I'm going to say, I just don't feel like myself. And when it becomes harder to talk about my life when, I don't know, I feel like I'm an alien. That's the best way to describe it. And I have no sense of time. Like, I know how to get to work on time, and my, we have a desk schedule. I'm always usually on that. But the sense of time in weeks and months is absolutely crazy. I remember 4th of July, Beverly's like, you know, it's 4th of July. And I'm like, what? It's for 2 weeks. And she's like, uh-huh. It's not. It's next week. So it's a very strange phenomenon. And right now I'm just not raging against the machine. Just doing my best to take care of myself. I've been doing the GPL-1. I started at 240. Let me think about this. 248 in April, which was my highest weight in a long time after my surgery. And I'm now 222. Which is 2 pounds away from my goal weight I've had forever, which is 220, because that's what it says on my driver's license. As random as that is. But it's been tough. It's been really hard. For some reason, I went, you know, you start at 2.5. I went to 5.0. Seemed to be going okay. And then my doctor, I guess, the pharmaceutical company wanted me to go to 1.0. Anyway, you know, the pharmacist and I talked about it. It's cool. I think this guy who was so cool, he was like a cross between like Andy Warhol and Truman Capote, and he was just so fascinating. Like, why are you in a band? Like, where did you come from? He was just really cool. So I kind of got off the kilter of asking real questions. Anyway, I took the 1.0 and almost died for 2 weeks. It was horrific. It was so hard for me. I basically couldn't eat and every ailment imaginable. So my last one was 0.50, and I haven't felt the need for one, but I'm asking to go back to 0.25 and see how that is. I am in no rush to lose weight, and, you know, I'm losing muscle, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, that's where I am on that. But still, you know, it's all about my numbers and my blood work and my knee feeling better and that kind of thing. So let's say 20 from 48. I mean, still, it's 28 pounds, right? Ish. 20, let's say 25. Still pretty good. It's an amazing thing, and anyone who's interested in it, you should check it out. Try it for yourself. Not everyone has the same side effects. It's different for everybody, so don't go by what happened to me. But we're gonna see. There are another one to take that's different, but I gotta, hold on, there's an ant. Where does this ant come from? Huh. You guys, I don't want ants. But yeah, so that's kind of that. But I gotta call my nurse, I have a nurse manager, and have her see if my insurance will give it to me, and if what would my doctor need to say, kind of thing. And I didn't feel like doing that this week. So, but I have graduated from my surgeon, my rotator cuff surgeon. He said, unless you want to come, there's something going on you want to check out. Otherwise, I don't need to see you until your next body part starts hurting, which he's also my hand guy. So I've gotten a hand shot here, but I think because this side is, this side's not compensating as much for this side, that is a little better. But yeah, so that's what's going on. But I'm getting my hair cut. It's my mom's birthday Tuesday, which I took off. I'm gonna make chicken and dumplings. And I started this, like, what, you know, I would do something nice for my mother. And I thought, well, my mom would appreciate me doing something nice for myself. So I decided that I needed a good haircut. Like, I think I'm going to get some kind of bob, like that. I don't want bangs, or I'm not going to be wild like that. And really, when I pull my hair back, it looks blondish, but it doesn't when it's down. So I don't know. I'm not going to have like heavy blonde or anything put in there like that. Just some subtle highlights, I think, just to brighten up my face. But I'm ready for a haircut. But I'll tell you a story. So I was at PT, and there's this really cool older lady. And I don't know, she's in her mid-80s. She even could be early 90s. But she is a fabulous dresser. And she reminds me of my friend Mimi, who I lost a few years ago. Coolest haircut. And her clothes, I mean, I had like a rainbow shirt on, and my trainer said, "You're wearing a rainbow." She is the rainbow. And honestly, I was like, take a picture of her every time she comes, but I couldn't ask that. She's really neat. So I went up to talk to her. I said, "I love your hair. I'm thinking about getting mine done." And so she said, "Oh," she gave me a card, you guys. And I looked at it, and it is not only the place where my mom used to get her hair cut, it's the same beautician, Denise. And the card was for 20% off. And I just thought, wow, what more of a sign do you need, maybe? Whole thing. And I actually have the card in my wallet, so I get 20% off. So yeah, I thought that was pretty amazing. So stuff like that I've been missing sharing with y'all. I'm gonna try to get I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my best to engage more, because that's what I wanna do. It's just that it's not a choice not to. It's literally like I don't know where I go, but it's like, wow, what? Or I have like 3 things to tape right now, the little Dollar Tree and 2 grocery hauls, and I need to get them done today or tomorrow, because I got to get my stuff put away. And it's just like, oh, what do you mean I've had these out here for 2 weeks? Like, I've eaten half the groceries. But food's been interesting. Honestly, for a while, I've just wanted turkey dinners. So, but I mean, the whole point is to eat healthy. But it's hard to do that, right? If you don't feel good. And then it's hard to really walk and do things when you have 600-700 calories in your body. But I do my best. And when I can eat, I try to eat more. But yeah, it is something. So I'm off. I worked this weekend, and I'm off Monday, and Tuesday's my mom's birthday. So I'm going to go to Ulta, and I need some new face medicine. I need a face miracle. No, I need face, cream, moisturizing color. I got one from Amazon. It wasn't the right color. It was an ordeal. Amazon made it harder to return stuff now. So I'm just going to go there and find the right mix. I want to get a new eyeliner and new mascara. And maybe under eye cream, but I love my blush. I have plenty of eyeshadows, that kind of thing. So yeah, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully, I might do it Monday, because I have PT, and then I'll be ready, just go do that and come back, and won't be rushed, don't have anything to do. And then Clara had a little flare up, so we were at the emergency vet last Sunday, though she's feeling better, but her time is, it's running short soon. And then we're going to go to that my regular vet on Tuesday. So got, normal life going on. But those of you who reached out, I really appreciate you a lot. And, I do. And if you're not here anymore, I understand completely. I do. And I have someone I want to share with you guys. And see, this kind of thing, I'm like, I want to share with my friends. I'm going to write it down. So I don't know how I came across this. I really don't. Just the algorithm, right? So his SB... You're not going to believe it. And Beverly still can't get over. So it's called SB Mowing. His name is Spencer. I'm obsessed with Spencer. What's interesting, my backyard was disastrous. I can't, even in my walkway, it just, it's a thing. And I was looking at it, and I thought, I think it's important that you start to do something. I think it is a metaphor for your life. And I do think you just need to start slow, do 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day. And then my friend came over, and her husband, and with power tool, and we did so much, like, I don't know if you call it pruning, cutting back. I have 3 trees that I probably professionally have to have them cut. I think I'll call it and just get an estimate, so I know what I'm looking at. And there's still stuff to do in my yard, and that's fine. But it looks, poor Beverly, I think she was like, oh my gosh. And she came and helped a little bit. So yeah. So it was, I think, super important. But the reason I believe I could do it was because of this kid. So he has over and a lot of you might know him, right? I was telling Beverly, she goes, oh yeah, I know about that. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? And she goes, well, did I really think you'd want to watch somebody mowing? Like, yeah. But he is in Wichita, Kansas. My parents lived in Wichita for a while. He started, I'm sure it's I'm sure he's a spiritual religious person, and on one day a week, mowing for free. Like something that was really out of control and taking care of it. And sometimes it's an older person or a sick person. Sometimes they're abandoned. So the houses, so he does it for the neighborhood. What's fascinating is they have a lot of land, but these houses have no value and people just abandon them. It's just so wild. No, I guess it's location. But just, but great land. And, most people there take care of it. And then you have this crazy, almost unbelievable, right? Yard. But anyway, so that's what he does. And he talks and then he fast forwards while he's doing it and he explains stuff. But he was cutting all this stuff down and I just thought, I kept watching. I'm like, I wouldn't want Spencer to come here. I mean, it wasn't as bad as that, but for me, it was bad or undesirable. And I thought, I don't want Spencer to come here and I want to make him proud. So honestly, that's what got me out there doing it. And I still this motion is hard on my arm, but I got electric pruner. I have to set it up because all the things I have on the side I'm responsible for. One is it's not a pine tree. It looks like a pine tree, Beverly. I don't know if it's an Everglade tree, something like that. Anyway, it's tall and huge. Should never been planted there. I cannot do anything for that tree. And, but some of the smaller ones, now that I don't have to do that, because that is hard. And I can't make this arm compensate more, but I'm going to get it all plugged in. I'm very excited to use it. Now the weekend's going to be crazy busy at work, so I'm going to have it ready for Monday. Very excited. So when my friends came over, I had this one tree. It was Spencer calls them a volunteer tree or a junk tree. So I had cut enough so I knew he could go in there and get it out easily. So we got rid of some of that and trimmed up some other stuff. There's poison ivy though. So I stopped and I got poison ivy killer. So that's one thing I'm gonna do Sunday morning is go and find, if I can find the root and do that. There's a little bit in my backyard too, but I'm so paranoid about poison ivy. But so far so good. If I think I've touched it, I wear gloves and stuff, but I touch my face, but I run in, I have all kinds of poison ivy stuff and you wash it with like Dawn soap and then alcohol and then, yeah. So it's a thing, but I haven't gotten it. And so I probably have a good 3 hours left maybe total to get things where I think I want them for the winter. But so that was just some kind of, because my walkway is stone and weeds come up. I don't know what it was, but almost the whole thing was covered and it was really depressing me. And then Spencer uncovers all these sidewalks and, it's amazing. So much dirt and a tree can grow from it. But this one episode, if you can find it, this pool had a 50-foot tree growing out of the drain. It was wild. But that was one of the few times Spencer said the neighbors actually came to help. It was a beautiful neighborhood. And I can't remember if the guy was still living there or not. I don't think, maybe, I don't know. But so it's just something very soothing about it. And I can understand, he's 5 million on TikTok. So he went viral, right? And what a good human being. But he helped this woman, I think her name was Beth, very frail, elderly woman. Oh my God, heartbreak for her. Do you know that people wanted to give her money and they raised $880,000 for her? And what Spencer did is one thing, GoFundMe is very careful, right, about that money. So once they got through all those hoops, he had a lawyer set up something so nobody can take that money from her. Because, you're going to have a lot of friends when you have $800,000. A lot. But I didn't see the third episode, but she had a 50-year-old bed, a mattress, which I need to get a new one, which has inspired me to do that. And he took her mattress shopping. And anyway, and she's just kissing him, just lovely. And world gone insane and just makes no sense. It's just so nice to see human beings helping human beings. And, but she's very frail. So I don't know. There's a third follow-up. I'm not sure what happened, but she really needed to move out of that house. And it's a lot at one time. But anyway, so he's just wonderful, and he sings, and I don't know, even the things that he has partnerships with or things I'd be interested in are really nice. He's not doing it just to do it. But I think that they don't have children, and yeah, I think they're like 25, 26, very young. So it's just fun. And I have no idea why it's so soothing to watch him. But when he gets these like weeds that are growing like on fences and stuff, he's definitely allergic to poison ivy of all things. So sometimes, he'll stop and say, I can't do this area because, I'm already trying to get over a rash. Excuse me, hydration. This is my protein shake, and it saves me. So I get at least 75. If I can't eat, then I try to have like 75 ounces. And if I can, then I have like 48 ounces. But it's extremely helpful. But yeah, so that's what's going on. I just wanted to share Spencer with you and debut my new hair. I have some ideas. I took some pictures. But I'm watching this one guy, and they redo everyone's makeup and clothes. I'm like, no, Tracy, that's not going to happen. You're still going to have your really cool Halloween sweatshirt on. But I'm thinking my mom always had a bob, and my hair is thinner. And that's okay. I still have a lot of hair, but it's thinner. It's coarser. Aging, y'all. But I think I might do like that. I need to be able to put it behind my ears. And maybe have it, definitely cut up. But I have this weird little bump, which I've had forever. And I feel like if I go super short, I don't know if y'all can see it or not. Right there. My dad had one. My dermatologist, it's not a big deal. And I won't see the back of my head, but it's just like, ew. Yeah, maybe I'm still a teenager and it's just a bump. But, or maybe not. So, and it's just like I said, I'm going to do some light color just to give myself a little brightness. But so that's what's going on, you guys. Yeah, so I am going to do my best today. Just want to post this, and then I have a Dollar Tree thing. I have 2 taste tests to post. I have just a grocery haul. And, but I want to get back on talking to you guys about what I'm eating, and it just helps me kind of process through things. I really have missed it a lot. And you know what? If it's just you Trees out there watching it, that's good enough for me. It really is. So thank you again so much. You never know what kindness you show someone, how really can really affect somebody. And that's why the world works, right? Because it's most people being kind to each other. And I refuse to give that up and become cynical and jaded. I just won't. And if you read through the history of time, Katharine Graham just had, there's a documentary about her on public television. And my friend watched it, and when she was talking about how horrible Nixon was to her and pressuring her not to put anything in the Post, Washington Post about it, she inherited the Post, Washington Post, and the pressure that they put on her and were trying to bankrupt her. And, it's just crazy. It's crazy. But I just do my best to be kind, and especially towards myself. And sometimes I'm not kind because I'm hungry or I feel weird, and that's okay. I just try to, give myself grace. That was my alarm to tell me to leave, because I can just like, woo, and like, what? It's what? But my roommate has hurt her knee. She's been gone for 3 months. She's starting to come back. So I really have cleared a lot out of the kitchen, and I want it to be easy for her to get up and downstairs and not have anything. And I want her to be able to eat at the kitchen table so she doesn't have to bring food back and up. So we'll see. She was here yesterday, I think, bringing things in and trying the stairs, but I haven't talked to her to see how that's going. So it was weird being alone, and then you get used to it. But having someone here really helps me with my boundaries, for sure, and that's a good thing. So yeah, you guys, all right, I'm gonna go. I don't want to be late, and I gotta go look at pictures, and wish me well. And I know I'm always a little disappointed because I don't look like the most imagined version. I don't look like a 17-year-old Tracy, right? God bless her soul. So it's always interesting, but I feel like when I wear, and now I can put my hair back in a ponytail, which I could not do pre-surgery for a long time. But I just want to feel like I'm putting myself together, or that I'm paying attention to myself. It's not like you have to have your hair done and makeup done or dress a certain way. You don't. But for me, it's a form of self-care. And I like doing it, and it's fun. And art, Mary, Mary. So my friend was like really great and like, hey, why don't you do some art, and showed me some stuff. And so here was my thing. I didn't respond to her. I'm going to do art that weekend and film it and send it to her. I'm like, look, you inspired me to do art. And then I don't know, honestly, how many weekends ago that was. Yeah. So that's how the thing happens. And, thank God people give me grace and love me for me, and not what I've done for them lately kind of thing. But I am working slowly towards that. I don't want to hog up the kitchen with art supplies and stuff. So I've got a lot going on. But my first goal is my yard. Just get it winterized. And like I said, I probably have 3 or 4 more hours to do and I will be done. And then, I want to bring y'all with me. I'm going to show you the mound of clothes to go. Lots of things way too big, which is the point. And I'm not holding on to them. Go through that with you guys, let that go, get the vets come. And I want to just start, I'm in the mood to declutter. As I'm shedding weight and, all that kind of stuff, things I want them to go to. But anyway, it's always hard to let you guys go. So I will talk to you soon. Hopefully I'll film something tonight or tomorrow showcase my new hair. But this will be me, right? All right, guys, you take care. Appreciate you so much. And if you're new and you stumbled on, you're welcome. It's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think I might do like a new opening thing or something. Not, new talking about why I have my channel and how I got here. But anyway, everyone's welcome here at the Mermaid Cove.